my single solitary viewer. Welcome back to the World Cup of UHC. It's Flouze Maker here, and it's the World Cup of UHC 2016. Did I just say 2016? I meant 2018. Yeah, close enough, right? Close enough. Now, of course, the World Cup is the best amateur Minecraft UHC players in the world fighting over world supremacy for the title of world champion, of course. But I say they have to be the amateurs because of course the pro players who will make a living off of their UHC, of course, are not invited. These for those who do not earn a living as pro Minecraft player. Oh, Talon Raker was just destroyed, utterly obliterated by a creeper, and that ends his run. Edvin crafting diamond leggings, and already getting half diamond now. Kinako is gonna surely eventually find the diamond in this chest, right? Surely at some point. There you go, it's happening right in front of your disbelieving eyes. And Mexico finally getting a chance after caving and caving and caving, looking for 3 whole episodes for the diamonds needed, and it's happening finally. The enchant's happening in episode 4 for Mexico. Congratulations. Congratulations. And the enchantments it's happening. Enchantments are happening. Frostbreath, almost an entire stack of healing, and Super Gamer plays for Norway. Whoops! Oh. Hey, no, I don't want to. Okay, there you go. I didn't want it to be in there. This library has actually burned, but the chests are still here, and they're empty. They've already been looted. So probably this one as well. Yeah. So this stronghold has been like thoroughly explored, and Super Gamer Plays is just starting to staircase now to try and find like new regions to explore. There's no danger of finding any other threats in the area, but I did randomly teleport back to him. So there's that. Here's iBlack. He's on the surface with his brand new shiny diamond chestplate. We're gonna let that strange looking staircase go, because we have to focus on mentioning that Godrix just fell to his death. There was unfortunately no way for me to see this coming, and I think he didn't see it either, but he saw the ground coming rather quickly in that occasion, and there you go. That's a death. That's a death. iBlack is nowhere close to 0-0, actually. I'm not sure what he's looking for. Maybe chickens to try and make arrows? By the look of the chicken genocide that is happening before our eyes, that might be dead. That might be the case. So Winther has given up on the nether, and is now on the surface and on the prowl. Enchanted, but no diamond armor. So we don't know what's going to be happening. They need one more apple to craft a gapple. Maybe they hope they hope that they'll get a kill and use those 10 ingots to craft a player head. But who knows? Who knows, right? Super Gamer Plays and Walrus Time making gapples. Edvin eating one right now. Maybe Edvin wishes he had not made the helmet, made boots instead, and a chestplate. Or he's thinking everyone's going to make boots, and everyone's going to make chestplate, and I'm just going to take them off their cold, dead corpses. And that's what I'm going to do. In the name of Sweden. But he's cutting trees, and he's getting apples. How much does he need? He needs a lot. He needs to make more furnaces, is what needs to happen, because that's a lot of gold for a single furnace to go through. Super Gamer Plays still trying to find new places to explore. Speedo's on the prowl, looking for a fight. And Speedo's the kind of player that, of course, like many others, will bravely go hunting even when undergeared, because they do have the ability to take down someone with better gear and just take it off them. They don't have to. Speedo's not the kind of player that absolutely needs to cave his own stuff in order to get kills. That's why he's one of the. He's basically the top power player with Shadun in this game in terms of the stats. Now, so far, he's got no kills, so at the moment, he's not impressing a lot of people. But you wait and see. You wait and see. Shadun mining for some gold, which is incidentally something he needs. Is the first 2 ores of gold he's mined this entire game, and it's happening in episode 4. Of course, that happens when you nether rush and then use your pots to try and kill someone, which actually is exactly what he did. And Mexico still roller coastering, and he's going to be roller coastering for a while over here. Tiago and Edvin are fighting, and those are 2 of the top players. Okay, Edvin was slain by Tiago. And why? Oh, the stupid underscore in front of Tiago's name is what actually prevented us from teleporting. The stupid underscore you see here, Pelargo, you have to stop this. So Edvin, he had just been basically smelting all this gold, and Tiago probably does not realize all the gold that is in those furnaces. He's got only 2 gapples. He's got the stuff, but I don't think he's looked at the furnaces at all. But will he? Will he? Is he doing it? And Jay's leaving the nether. No, he's going to leave the gold there. Now, take a look at this amount of gold. That was 55 gold in one of the furnaces. And, well, there's still quite a lot in the other. Nearly 30, I'd say 30. So that he's leaving something like 80 or 90 gold behind if he does not come back. And would you imagine the great amount of luck that someone would have if they just came by and stumbled here? Not only that, Tiago did not take the head. So I don't know if he realizes, but clearly, like, Tiago, you have to take the head here, my friend. You have to take the head. Golden heads are on. Where is he? He's leaving. He's actually leaving. He needs you know, to nerf himself, is what's happening. Now, of course, I can't interfere and tell him, Tiago, you didn't check the furnaces. Tiago, you didn't grab the heads. Now, it's possible, actually, that the golden heads are not on, but I think they are. Everyone else has been grabbing the heads. And I'm pretty sure that Shadun healed using one of them. As did Zero before his own untimely death. Yeah. So, Tiago's just gonna leave the gold behind. There's a chance that someone might stumble upon Edvin's furnaces, basically, and inherit 80 gold. 80 gold, plus the levels involved. Winther Waffle, are they coming back from the nether or going to the nether, or what's going on? Not sure what the plan is currently. They're nowhere close to 0-0, that's for sure. BS Brent is basically just hiding out, letting time fly by for whichever reason. Shadun finally crafting an enchantment table. And that's only going to make France even more dangerous now, especially if he ends up finding more stuff. And unfortunately for Walrus time, He's finding Super Gamer Plays. Super Gamer Plays is enchanted in 3/4 diamond, but it is actually, technically speaking, kind of an underdog on a PvP, pure PvP skill level. But Walrus Time is unenchanted. So Walrus Time here has the occasion, as I was saying for Ireland, Walrus Time has only 2 recorded rounds to his name, so there's very few stats to make a really true judgment. And Super Gamer Plays, same thing, only 2 recorded rounds. So he's put among the underdogs because he, of the performances in those 2 recorded rounds in the stats, but maybe those did not do justice to the threat level he poses. So at this time, I'm gonna check, especially Walrus Time's health is at 100. Super Gamer Plays is not landing a whole lot of arrow shots here, so his bow skill level is roughly close to mine, and I think he would like things to turn to melee soon. Walrus Time basically is just peppering him with arrows continually. He has figured out Super Gamer's plays as strafes, and basically Super Gamer decides his chance is to melee rush or no chance at all, and that's what he's doing. But he's going to be rotted. He's going to get rotted to try and be pushed back here. Walrus Time taking some damage. It's from falling damage. And here's we see bow spamming against someone who does not feel very comfortable bowing. Now, if you see in the distance here, the matters are getting even more complicated, because I think that's Tiago trying to get involved. No, that's Fancy. That's Fancy from Malaysia. I thought the amount of armor over there was going to be spelling Tiago, but it doesn't. It says Malaysia. It says Fancy, and Fancy wants to capitalize. I'm trying to find the angle here that will let me film all 3 of these guys. Super Gamer Plays, I think has decided to leave. He does not want anything to do with a 3-way, so basically Fancy here is taking the relay, and he's going to be taking a shot at Walrus Time. Walrus Time does not appear to be as interested in fighting Fancy, and yeah, I think he wants, you know what, I preferred my advantage on the bow when I was fighting Super Gamer Plays, and I'm more interested in finding Super Gamer Plays. So he's leaving Fancy behind. Fancy is chasing, but it is far behind. So is there any chance that we might find Fancy? Super Gamer Plays? Super Gamer Plays has gone down, but right below him is someone else. Let me go see who that is. That's Jote from Mexico. So Super Gamer Plays is digging down, might find Jote's ravine. And once he does, will that lead to another fight? And meanwhile, will Fancy and... Yes, I think they will. I think they will. So Fancy has found Walrus Time again. And here we go. Part 2. Part 2 is on. And meanwhile, don't forget, long journey. Just finding a little diamonds. And good for him. He's one of the underdogs in this situation. In this whole World Cup. And you never know. Sometimes everyone wants to root for the underdog. But here we go. Walrus Time really showing his strength on the bow. So if I were to give a guess as to why Walrus Time might not have a higher kill-death ratio, is simply the fact that it looks like he doesn't like to cave very much. And that might be the only reason. But he certainly is landing his fair share of arrows onto a target. Fancy, I think, has decided, yeah, I'm out. I've had enough of this. And he wants to change the situation, because clearly, yeah, Walrus Time is just having a great day with the bow, especially like you have to keep in mind, Fancy is in Malaysia, so he's among the people who has the worst ping on the server. And now he's getting harassed by a baby zombie. So that's not a good time overall. UJ and Antonin. Okay, let's go. Because I think this one might be over faster. Jay and Antonin, it's difficult to say. But Jay is out of healing by the looks of it. No, he is not out of healing. So, Antonin and Jay are fighting. They're close to 0-0, but they're not out of healing. And Tiago actually is on the other side here. So we're going to stick to this fight for now, just because Tiago is here as well, and now he's chasing Jay. Going for the chase. Oh, and Super Gamer Plays has found Hote, and there you go. Hote was shot by Super Gamer Plays of Norway. I did predict it, but there's so many fights to find and follow in this perspective. You know which episodes you need to go see after this, right? So Tiago still on the chase. By the looks of it, Fancy has gotten away, but not Jay. Jay has not gotten away. Here's the question that one may have. Yes, he is. Antonin is still very interested in being in this. So Tiago getting a second kill, and again in terms of the top 5 is right in there of top players. And he's got 12 golden apples, so that sort of tells me that maybe he did find the furnaces that Edvin had left behind eventually. It took a while, perhaps, but it looks like he did find them. So he's got healing for days, and Antonin has had only 2 gapples, might be out at this point. And I don't think this cave is going to be to his advantage very much. Tiago... Oh, actually, he might do some interesting things here. Trying to use the Terran to his advantage, and he might actually pull it off. At least, he has to... Yeah, there you go. Tiago with another kill. GG. Because I was going to say Tiago has to be meleeed to die, because with 10 gapples in a bow fight, he's always going to be able to heal and never be in true danger. He could be drained a bit, but he'd never be in true danger. So, as we do this, let's go to Fancy, because Fancy was the one who ran. I do believe he's the one who ran from the fight he was involved in. But by the looks of it, he sure made a clean getaway. He's out of healing now. So he's got to ask himself. Meetup is on episode 7. And yeah, he's got 2 more episodes that he can entirely use to try and get more healing. Because, you know, running away is good when it allows you to fight another day, which is actually, you know, what will happen for him. So Ripper Steve here is enchanting at the bottom of a staircase. Ripper Steve has been staircasing from nowhere to nowhere for who knows how long. But finally, if he keeps going, he's going to end up probably in this cave system, which will, yeah, I think he'll hear the water potentially and get the diamonds over there. But whoof. Ripper Steve loves that staircase. He's a staircase master. So Kinako is bullying Frostbreath. Germany just picking a fight with the Netherlands. 1-to-1, the stats would say that Kinako is heavily favored here. Frostbreath is not a bow specialist, and Kinako definitely is.